What are the things that we can change? I don't feel like doing this, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. It's game changing. I think the hallmark of someone that's actually successful is that
this is us, and this is Dr. Justin Sung. You might be wondering why 3 medical doctors got together to talk about studying. Well, it's no coincidence. Medicine is one of the toughest subjects to learn.
Yeah, I mean, I've been studying all my life, uni, med school, residency, but I don't remember ever once being formally taught how to study.
Yeah, it's like we're basically just thrown into the piranha pit and we're forced to figure it out on our own. Justin left medicine and is now a full-time learning coach and researcher. We've been trying to learn as much as we can from him, so we can help students all over the world to the best of our ability. The way we see it, the learning journey consists of 2 parts: methods and mentality. Methods refer to the strategies and techniques that we use to study. Things like note-taking, time management, improving focus, habits, and everything in between. Mentality refers to our mindset and mental drive. Things like motivation, self-reflection, grit, and everything in between. So we asked Justin, after coaching thousands of students, what would you say are the 3 biggest factors that tell you, oh yeah, this is gonna be a top student?
I can think of one of those 3 off the top of my head straight away. A habit and a system of critical reflection. It's about figuring out what are the things that we can change and experiment on to actually fix problems at their root cause. If you're having a bad study session and we're not fixing the root cause of having the bad study session, then we're gonna go into the next study session having to overcompensate for it.
This one is easily overlooked for most students. I remember cruising through high school and university without much self-reflection. I didn't question a lot of things. I just thought that's how people study. You go to the library, you grind 5 hours a day, you try to read your notes 3 times, and you pray for the best. It wasn't until I started self-reflecting on what I was doing and figuring out, okay, flashcards work for me, past papers work for me, studying at night doesn't work for me, strict time management doesn't work for me. You want to pinpoint exactly what works and what doesn't and make changes to your overall system. Yes, it takes some trial and error, but that's what learning is all about. Number 2 is self-regulation. Being able to do something when it needs to be done, especially not relying on emotion, not relying on feelings of motivation or inspiration to get your work done.
I mean, it's great. It's good if you feel motivated and you feel super excited and enthused to do things all the time. But I think people that are successful have the ability to say, I don't feel like doing this, but I'm just gonna do it anyway.
Sometimes there are things that just need to get done. For example, I didn't enjoy taking physics and organic chemistry, but they're prerequisites to apply for medical school, so I just had to get it done. And we only have so much time, so we have to be very intentional with how we spend it. I just had to prioritize what's important to me and treat them as non-negotiable. And yes, there are many tactics that you can employ here, like building habits or routines around the things that you don't want to do, but that would be a whole other video that we don't have time for today. Number 3 is self-awareness. Being aware that you're not limited by just your strengths and your weaknesses, but you're open-minded and you're ready to learn more.
I think the hallmark of someone that's actually successful is that they can truly entertain the idea that they could be wrong and be open-minded in that sense and engage in the learning that they could have under that assumption is game-changing.
Students who are self-aware are willing to admit that they don't know everything, but also that they are constantly trying to learn. I still struggle with this sometimes. It used to be that when a patient or even another doctor would ask me a difficult medical question that I didn't know the answer to, I would feel stupid or ashamed that I was a bad doctor. But over the years, I learned that it's okay to not know everything. So when that happens, I'd say, I don't know the answer to that, but I'm gonna look it up and learn more about it, and then I'll get back to you. The important part is that eagerness to always wanting to be better. So we love talking about both methods and mentality when it comes to learning on this channel, and Justin does as well. But I think where he really shines is going deep into really technical stuff, like how to use certain study strategies. So if you're interested, you can find them on his YouTube channel. If you want more mentality videos like this one, definitely check out this review of some of my favorite readings. It's gonna save you loads of study time and it's a quick watch. Definitely check it out. I'll see you there.